Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 9 of my FIFA 16 Ultimate Team Road to Glory series. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking to get promoted from Division 8. We will if we can get a victory in this game here. And even in this episode, I'm not going to be making any new signings. I want to start to save some coins, in a way saving just to get to a FUT Draft. I'll be doing a FUT Draft in the following episode, so drop a like if you would like to see that, just to add something different. I really like that EA added that like this year, because for series on YouTube, Road to Glory series especially, can make it a bit more unique. So yeah, drop a like if you would like to see that very soon. But getting to this game now, Townsend, he's trying to work his way through the defense with the dribbling, and look at that, finishes with the finesse shot as well, and we're going to be looking good for promotion in this game. That was absolutely amazing. His dribbling ability was better than I thought it would have been when I picked him up. Just look at that with ease, really. The defending wasn't the best, to be fair, but how about that finish? His dribbling and his finishing, as I mentioned, was better than I expected when I brought him into the team, and now it was Berahino, and look at this finish here. That was a class finish. Look on the replay as well. Made it 2-0, just getting into the second half now. And you can see the supporters getting excited. Also, I might think about getting a new kit and badge and everything like that. Leave your thoughts, it will be good. But that finish, that strike really there was pretty good. And we definitely look good now to win the game, as Kyle Walker trying to work his way through defense out wide, maybe trying to get an opportunity. But it went to Henderson, striked a good one. Keeper saved it, but luckily for me, it went straight to Pedro, and he was left for a easy finish. It's 3-0, and we should be getting promoted now with the 3 points here. That strike, though, by Henderson was excellent, and it kind of deserved the goal, so it was fitting, I suppose, that it fell into his path. So into the last minutes of the game now. 90th minute, injury time. Berahino once more getting past the defense, just trying to perfect this really, because he played it off to Pedro, but unfortunately I couldn't finish in style. Could have tried the shot with Berahino, but like I said, I just wanted to perfect it. But unfortunately, we didn't finish. But to finish off the highlight there, you can see that Townsend goal was absolutely amazing, and we did dominate him in this game. Westwood had a really good game. He goes underrated. He just plays a lot of passes. Look at that, 18 completed out of 21 attempted, and we do get the coin reward. A lot of coins there, so we're kind of increasing the amount, which is really good. But you saw we dominated the shots and also possession as well. And we finished this season with 5 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. Not too bad, not too bad. I like to have my record at least. I like to have double amount of wins than I do losses, if that makes sense. So I have 5 losses right now, even if some of them came from disconnections. I like to have double wins of that, so at least 10, but I've got 13, so I'm kind of above of what I'm being expected. Especially still doing a Road to Glory, maybe a better ratio if I had an amazing team and I do spend real money on the game, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't do that. I don't know why I said unfortunately. That's a good thing for me, not to waste money. But you can see now we have 12,000 coins. I just need under 3,000 more to have the 15,000 for the FUT Draft, and I'll explain that a bit more in the FUT Draft episode. But you can see they need the 15,000 coins, but it will be a benefit. There's a lot of benefits of FUT Draft for this series especially, but I'll talk about that in the next episode. But we are in Division 7 now. We're working our way to the top, already Division 7, but no doubt games are going to start to get a bit more harder, obviously. I'm going to be playing against better opponents. So at some point, definitely, I'll have to improve my team. Maybe another reason, like I said, doing FUT Drafts, hopefully can get some good packs. If I do well, of course, but this guy has a solid team. Look, Muller and Aubameyang up front is always going to be hard to contend with. And this guy has the Melbourne Victory badge, so he's probably from Melbourne like myself, which is a good thing, not too much lag. That's always appreciated. But Townsend, once again, he can do everything. He made the challenge. Westwood played to Berahino, then Berahino to Falcao on the finesse shot. Falcao getting opportunities like that. He never really misses those, or at least rarely he does. Most of the time he does finish. That's a good thing about having someone like Falcao opposed to really a pacey striker. May not have finished that. You have someone with plus 80 finishing, or just his finishing and shooting attribute on the card. Never really misses. But unfortunately, we conceded from the corner in injury time. A bit disappointing, especially when my goalkeeper came out. Sometimes they do that even when you don't actually hold the button for the goalkeeper to come out, which is why on the Xbox controller, yeah, it's very frustrating when they do that from free kicks and corners, because you concede when you really shouldn't have conceded. But anyway, moving on now, Ander Herrera is looking to create something. Look at that cross, and almost scored, but we score on the second attempt, and that did have to be a pinpoint header from Berahino, who's been very good for us. But look at that cross by Herrera. Falcao really should have finished that, but a cool little header there from Berahino to make it 2-1. And now heading into the last 5 minutes of the game, Gibbs had an opportunity and he does win the corner. I like Gibbs. He's a pretty solid fullback, one of the better, cheaper ones in the Premier League. So here we're going to go for a set play. We set it up for Herrera, and Herrera goes bang, and this game is finished off really, really well. What a finish. Herrera is having a blistering game with that assist he got before, but then that long shot just outside of the box from the corner. No chance the goalkeeper was saving that. And Herrera, not bad for a non-rare card. 81 rated as well. Pretty decent. So 3-1 to finish off this game now. I was really happy with that result. New division as well. You got to be happy with a win. It puts you in good stead to get the promotion and the championship, obviously, for the maximum coins with a win. In your first game. So 9 games remaining, obviously. We got the 3 points, and we still have a lot of games to play, of course. But as I already mentioned, put us in a really good position as we will head into one more game here. We've got to see. We're going to make some changes to the team as well. This is something I do a lot. I already mentioned it, but I don't really have to use fitness cards. The only cards I'll use is contracts. Of course, when players run out of their contract, and that's something, I'll talk about with the FUT Draft. If I get like contracts in packs and everything like that, I don't really have to spend coins on contracts then as well. Obviously, I'm spending the coins to go into the FUT Draft, but then you get the experience of playing the FUT Draft with better players and everything, and it all works out. Yeah, definitely worth it in my opinion. But next up, we've got a guy. Let's see. Oh, look at this. He has got that big Modric card, the blue card, 93 rated. Oh, how about that? Team of the Year card. And yep, he shows what he can do with it right there. Modric from range. It's a crazy finish, really. But it's what you expect. It's so... I wouldn't say it's easy, but... Well, it is. It is. When you've got those good players to play with, it's pretty easy to get goals like that, because the players are completely overpowered, and he showcased it there. Unfortunately, we did concede the first goal, and we give away the ball in defense there. Mertens plays through to Higuain, and he makes it 2-0 just like that. I felt we were due for a loss as well, because we had some good results in the past few games. But as you can see, he's going with a bit of a weird celebration. Is like, what kind of celebration is that? But that was a good goal. I really like that goal. He played it through, and that was a class finish from Higuain. No problems there. But then it's Modric once more getting past, and he finishes again. He's unstoppable, and it's 3-0. And basically, I have these games sometimes, but basically it's a write-off. You just have these games where you just don't play well. You play against a better team with a really good player. He obviously would have forked some money out for, whether it be for coins or for packs, but either way, it gets you wins sometimes. Anyway, moving on. He could make it 4-0 here, actually, but no, Westwood makes the interception. Very underrated, Westwood. He doesn't score or assist too much, but very good in midfield. But Berahino played it through, and then slide tackle there. That was always going to be a penalty, but also it's going to be a bit of a surprising card there. I thought it could have been at least a yellow card. A red card, I'm not sure. At least a yellow card to be given, but it was definitely a penalty. But maybe that gave me some hope at this point. I thought 30 minutes remaining, finish this, 2 more goals, maybe we could. But we had to get that done, and we did. Falcao, ever reliable from the spot. The captain of my team so far anyway. Do you like Falcao as captain? To me, it doesn't really matter who's the captain, but I thought I should, because he scores the majority of goals. Begovic collect that easily, but then there was that one of the worst touches you're going to see, and you saw I got frustrated there. I just, clicked the button on the Xbox out of frustration, really, because look at the replay here again. Like, what kind of touch was that? I have no idea how Henderson did that. And then he got a bit cheeky. And I don't like it, honestly, when people do that. It's like, I'm winning by a lot. I'm going to try and run out with my goalkeeper, try and be a bit cocky. And if you're going to do that, like, that's going to be the response. You're going to get slide tackled, and then I'm going to finish. Obviously, he has the last laugh, though, because he does actually... he's going to get the 3 points in this game, and especially as he finished like that to make it 5-2. But yeah, I don't like it when people act like that during games. Sure, yeah, you did win. You did do well to win the game and have that lead. Obviously, with a Team of the Year card, that would have cost a lot. But yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to be cocky like that. But anyway, that's just my opinion on that. I get a bit frustrated when people try and be smart, but I did score from it anyway. But that's going to be it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.